Hi, I'm Elroy,
And I'm Siko.
and today we'll talk about the story being told in the Bible.
Story? As in one story?
Hmm,
I thought the Bible had many different stories.
well, that's true too. I mean, the Bible is actually like 66 books all combined into one, so it does contain many different stories. Which one's your favorite?
Hmm. I'd have to say my favorite Bible story is when the children of Israel walked around the walls of Jericho,
Hmm.
and then at the final time they all shouted and the walls fell down. I think that's my favorite.
Yeah, that's a cool one. I think mine is the story of the Exodus, actually. Yeah, there's drama, there's action, there's romance, there's everything that you could want in a good story. But yeah, even these two are like episodes or chapters in the one big unified story of the Bible.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess you're right. I never really thought of it that way.
Well, think about it now. Like,
Hmm.
if you were to think about it, what one story do you think the Bible is trying to tell us?
Hmm. I would have to say that I think the Bible is trying to tell us about Jesus.
Hmm.
From the beginning all the way to the end of it, it's just talking about Jesus.
Hmm.
The Messiah coming, then the Messiah comes, and then the end of the world when Jesus comes back.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, so how about you? What one story of the Bible would you say it's telling? I'll give you a couple minutes to think about it. All right, so you think you got it? Think you know what story the Bible is trying to tell? Okay, how about one person tells their neighbor, and then that person tells their neighbor, and so on until everyone has had a chance to share with one person what they think the story is.
I wonder what story they heard.
Well, let's let a few of them actually share. Maybe the person who started, the last person, and someone in the middle could just share with everyone what they think the story of the Bible is.
I bet they all had a different story.
You know, I think you're right.
Hmm.
Uh, the Bible speaks to many people in many different ways.
Mm-mm-mm.
Sometimes we get one part of the story,
Hmm.
but sometimes when we're reading it by ourselves, we may miss out other parts of the story or even get some parts of it wrong.
Hmm. That would be bad. I mean, I wouldn't want to miss out any part of the story God is trying to tell me.
Yeah, me neither.
Hmm.
So, over the next 7 days, we're going to learn about the one big story of the Bible together.
Oh, yay! I mean, I think, let's do this together. Let's help each other understand it better so that we can share it with others and figure out how we can participate in that story.
Yeah, I think that sounds fun. And for me, I love a good story.
Yep. And this is the best one of all. Mm. Ellie, what are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm working on the first part of my story cube.
Okay. Um, do you mind explaining that a little bit?
Well, this is going to be an image of the beginning of the story of the Bible.
Ah,
Yeah,
so what time frame exactly are you talking about when you say the beginning?
well, this is when God actually created everything. You know, in Genesis chapter 1 and verse 1, it says, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth."
Okay. And so then where is this exactly? I mean, it looks all.
Well, so in verse 2 it says, "The earth was barren with no form.
Hmm.
There was void, it was darkness, it was chaos, murky waters even."
Okay. Ah. So, I don't know. Was there anybody here during this time?
Actually, in verse 3 of Genesis, it says that the Spirit of God was hovering over this chaotic mess of a world. Hmm.
Well, where is the Spirit?
Ah, yeah.
I can't see him in your image. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'll give the others a chance as well to try and put together their own story cube, trying to explain the beginning of the story of the Bible. In Genesis chapter 1 and chapter 2, we read about how God brought order to the chaotic mess of the world. It's really a story about Him and how He's trying to create and restore the world that He made. Yeah, so this week's family challenge is to go out and to explore the world that God created so long ago and enjoy the people that God has given us. How would you like to do that this week?
Well, we could go to a park, or we could go and have some really yummy steak. Taste the goodness of the Lord. Amen.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, maybe we'll share with the good folks back in Jamaica what we did this week. But I encourage all of you to find some way you and your family could enjoy this good world that God has given us. Some good food. Maybe find a park nearby. Go to the river this weekend. I don't know. Go to the beach. We miss the beach.
Yeah.
But enjoy what God has given us all.
Or you could actually speak to people in your family kindly. When you see them acting like Jesus, just say amen to that and encourage them in their walk and their faith. Or perhaps you are into gardening. You could, plant herbs or, plant a tree in your neighborhood. Just ways to appreciate the nature and the beauty that God has given us and the responsibility He's given us to take care of our planet.
It's all in the beginning. Go out and enjoy.
The crowd in God's holy house, they all join with me just to proclaim how God's great and good.
Why are you cast down, oh my soul?
Oh my soul,
Why are you so troubled inside?
troubled inside, oh put your hope in our God. Yes, God is our help. Oh, sing praises to our living God.